Hi everyone, this is the process of my holiday card for 2025. Every year I try and draw some sort of holiday winter themed illustration to post on my Instagram, but this year I struggled to find an idea. These are a couple I've done in the past. I make these mostly for myself. I get to draw something I like in a different style and have some fun to end the year with. But like I said, I was having some troubles figuring out an idea, and here's like a photo I did of something I was sketching on my iPad. It just wasn't working. I kind of like these big boots. I was going to put like some tassels on them, and I don't know what that thing is on the right. So I took a step back and I remembered these two illustrations. This one's here by Adam Hughes, and he drew like the Wicked Witch and the monkeys, and this one's here is Wes Burt. Like he's got this beautiful woman surrounded by these monsters, and I just thought, like, and here's mine. I did this John Wick one. I think it was for when the second movie came out. It was for fun, and I put like some of these are my dogs in here. Like this little white one is mine, right there, and then over to the side is my parents' dog. So that kind of helped me figure out what to kind of do. Like, cause I love animals so much. So I thought, okay, well, let's try something like this. And this was like, oh, maybe she's an ice princess and she has this cowl of ice and she's surrounded by penguins. That's it. That's the idea. She's holding like a little orb. That's an old Ian McCaig trick. He would like draw a character holding a toothpick. But when I do a sketch like this and I want to see, is this even worth pursuing, is I'll detail the face. And in this case, also the cowl. If I could get the cowl to read properly like ice, I'm going to switch out, there it is. If I can get the cowl and the face to look nice, then I know the rest of it will be fine. So I was pretty happy with this, how this turned out. I gave her kind of like pointy ears, so she's a little bit of like a mythical kind of spirit, ice spirit kind of thing. This pleased me a lot, so I was happy to know that this is worth pursuing, but I wanted to change the perspective. So in my mind, I wanted something like this. This has a more push perspective. It's kind of like a fisheye lens. You can see I even drew like a really photobomb penguin up here. But this is the type of pose that I had in my mind. So how did I get to this point? Well, I've been using Clip Studio Paint more. I just think it's fantastic and fun. I just have the cheaper version. I guess it's Pro. I haven't noticed anything different from that and the higher cost version, because it's, in this case here, I think they all have posable 3D people, and this was awesome. I could pose my figure, what I had, change the camera angle and push the perspective, and then I just use that as reference to redraw her pose. So everything is going okay. I've got the idea, I've got the face and the cowl is working, I got the pose. So what's next? Penguins. I wanted to have a lot of penguins, and I am not going to draw all of these penguins by hand. I modeled one in Blender and I separated the head and the flippers, and then I posed the ones that are closer to camera, I posed them separately. For the remaining penguins, I used my own little scattering tool that I wrote in geometry nodes, but in Blender 5, they have this all built in now. I didn't do any renders. I just took raw screenshots from Blender and dumped them into Photoshop to compose it. And then I just pasted that back into Clip and did the draw overs from there. The penguins in the back, I wanted to keep them very, very simple. They're probably going to be silhouetted out. And this is the current whip of where it's at right now. All the penguins are laid in. I want to put even more in the background. And the part 2 will be designing the character's costume. Thanks for watching.